Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at the Hiya Toys exquisite and basic Kong Skull Island SKULLDEVIL. I don't know what this part means right here. It says may only be used with film indicia, I-N-D-I-C-I-A. I have no idea what that means. Don't know why it's on the package. But this is the SKULLDEVIL from Kong Skull Island. And it's surprisingly good. There's some really nice stuff. I shouldn't say it's surprising. Hiya's done a pretty good job with all of these what do you call them, Monsterverse figures? Is that what it's called? Anyway, it's pretty good, and there's some stuff that's not so great, but some stuff that's kind of awesome. So let's go ahead and get it off the stand and take a closer look. Alright, before we look at the figure, I will show you the package real quick. It's not much to see that you didn't already see. Again, we have that weird, I don't know what that means. I'll have to look that up. I didn't know it was on there. It's on here too. So it's tied to the logo, whatever that means. I don't know what that means, but there you go. Decent packaging. It is huge packaging considering the figure's not all that big. He's got a very long tail, and because it's completely straight in the package, it takes a very long package. And I'm not a big fan of long packages. I'm joking. I was gonna make some kind of joke there, but I'm not gonna bother. Okay, so the tail alone is 9 1/4 inches if you start right at the joint there. So including, oh man, including the figure, he's a total of about 14 inches, give or take. That's going to be about 36 centimeters. And of course, that depends a little bit on how you have him posed, but that's what you get. Okay, question of the day. Are you guys into buying, I should say, characters, I guess, like this? Or are you just really into Kong and the big named characters rather than the fodder that gets beat up? Let me know, because this is a pretty solid figure. They put some decent effort into it. Let's go ahead and start with the aesthetic. First, we have the skull part on the face. It's nice enough. Paint is good enough. The eyes are there. It's not like the most elaborate thing ever, but it is not bad at all. I will get to the mouth and the articulation, but also right now, because I want to show you, it does look pretty good. They have these soft parts in the sides of the mouth, so that when you open it, when you pull down on this, it opens the whole mouth, and it kind of stretches out that soft plastic. Works nice. Does the tongue move? It's soft plastic. It doesn't seem like it actually is meant to do anything. But yeah, that looks pretty good. I'll take it. That looks nice. And then the body, it has your usual combination of dry brushing and washing and whatnot to make it look pretty good. And it does throughout. Looks nice. The arms do get a little bit discolored as we go down. We're kind of lighter here on the bicep from the rest of it. But maybe that's intentional. I don't know. I never studied these guys. But it's a decent paint job. The only thing that really stands out is that the ankle joints, if you want to call them that, are just a different color. They have like a grayer tone to them than the rest. But it's not super noticeable, so it's not a deal breaker, but it's worth noting. Yeah, otherwise the paint job and sculpt is clean. It's nice. Looks good. Little bone spurs back here look nice. Yeah, I think it looks pretty solid. Alright, okay, so the aesthetic is good. I'll go 9 out of 10, I guess. And now for the articulation. It's not like a whole lot going on here, but there's enough. So you already saw the mouth. It opens as you pull down on it, or up on it, either way, I think. Let's see. Yeah, when you pull up, it opens too, so that's good. Then the neck is on a ball peg. Moves around well enough, couple of ball pegs. So yeah, it works. Like, it's not crazy, but you don't need crazy. It's fine. The arms are basically just standard action figure arms, which are nicely done. You have your ball hinge up here. Good range, good joint, nice feel to it. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, which has plenty of range, no problem there. For the ankles or the wrists, it's a ball hinge, so plenty of range there, no real issues at all. Yeah, it's well done. And then for the body, we have a few more ball pegs throughout these joints here. So it's pretty good range. Like, that's pretty solid. That's not bad at all. And then sideways, it's pretty darn good. And then from here back, it's bendy. It only goes to right here. But it is bendy. It's a solid bend. That's nice. It's a nice thick wire in there. You might have the tail try to twist on you a little bit as you're doing it, so you might have to mess around with it. But it's a solid, like, it's a pretty thick tail, pretty stiff plastic, but the wire's nice. So yeah, they did a good job. Articulation on this guy is not bad. I will go, for what it is, 9 out of 10. They did a really good job. No accessories, so I guess that's a thing, but for what it is, which is just cannon fodder for Kong, it's definitely solid. They did a good job. Not perfect, but pretty good. I'll give this a 9 out of 10. Like, I couldn't care less about this particular character, if you want to call it that, but if I was really into the Monsterverse, then this is a nice addition. It's one of their better releases, honestly. I'm pretty impressed with the articulation and the execution, and it's weighted well enough that it can, like, the tail's heavy, but let's see if we can do it. I'm pretty sure I had it standing pretty well earlier. Let's see. Maybe I had the tail touching. Maybe I just bent it more. If you bend the tail over, you can get it, you can get it standing on just the hands, no problem. The tail is somewhat heavy, of course, given the crazy design of these guys, but it's not bad. It's definitely good enough that if you spend some time posing it, you'll be able to get it in some decent poses. I like it. It's a solid release. So there it is. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And if you haven't subscribed, well, normally I have videos every day but Wednesday. We'll get back to that soon. And until I do, I have thousands of videos already on the channel. So make sure you check out all of that good stuff. And in the meantime, keep collecting.